To keep flexibility in the pectoral region, a region that often gets tight, we're going to show you the shoulder circles. It's good to do this after you've done two of our previous exercises, that quadratus lumborum stretch, the one where you're lying on your back and you have one leg crossed over the other, and then the reach and roll exercise where you're on your side and kind of working like an archer. Those two exercises will prime you really well for this one. If you try to do this one first, you might be a little disappointed that you're not moving very far. But we're going to assume that you've done those two, and now you're moving on to this one. So you're going to be on your side. I like to have a little pillow support for my head, and in the reach and roll exercise we had you bend the knees up really high. For this one you can have them down just a little bit, maybe about like 60 degrees or 45 degrees with the vertical here. And then I take my top arm and I'm going to reach it as far forward as I can and touch the floor, and then I'm going to trace the largest circle that I can, keeping my knees together, still breathing. And I go back, 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 and then I start reaching down. Kind of hop over my body here and try to complete the biggest circle that I can. You will probably have some difficulty up here and maybe back here, and that's all right. If I go here and I start to lift up off of the floor, I don't keep going until I come back down. I will just reverse. So again, here I go. I'm tracing, and whoop, I start lifting up off the floor. I'll just backtrack and go down and trace and trace and trace and trace. And if I start lifting up right here, whoop, okay, back down. And by doing this, you hope to go a little bit farther, where you lift up a little bit farther into it. So you do this sort of thing, and then you hope to go a little bit farther, a little bit farther, a little bit farther. And the goal is to eventually complete the entire circle. You do about 3 to 5 on each side, and really just let your arm stretch that upper torso, stretch the pecs out as you're going up and back. This gets a lot of different muscles at the same time, a lot of different joints at the same time. Do it to your tolerance. Make sure you keep this together. Yeah, that's it. Those are the shoulder circles.